Welcome back, guys, to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, where in the introductory episode, the very first episode, we saw a fair maiden being dropped by a gigantic bird into the forest up above. And I gotta say, nothing makes me feel more piratey than a telescope. I gotta say, that has to be the #1 thing right now. And the controls are actually inverted as well, so if I press down, it goes up. A lot of games don't do that, strangely enough. Well, they give you the option anyway. It's time to set out and see what we can do about procuring a sword to save the fair maiden, or at least find out if she didn't go complete and utterly kasplat from such a fall. We're hoping there was enough tree cover and foliage to prevent it. But you gotta say, stupid pirate guys who are like firing blooming cannons at the bird and not expecting things to go horribly, horribly wrong. There was no way that that was going to go other than that. Sir, you're not preoccupied by pigs anymore? If you come across wild pigs, you've got to be careful not to scare them. What you need to do is open your heart to them. Yeah, you heard me right. For example, you can feed them bait to sell them down, or hold R and use the thing. Oh, you're telling me that again? They'll like you if we don't startle them. And remember to put away anything you're holding before you press R to crouch. You can't go crawling around with stuff in your hands. That's a tip, though. I did not know that could happen. Madame, you seem fine. What was that noise? It was awful. You better return home quickly. It sounds like that can only mean trouble. You know what I'd do if trouble came my way? I'd throw rocks to fight it off. You could handle that, couldn't you? It's easy. Just stand in front of a rock and press A to lift it. Press A again to throw it. If you just want to set the rock back down, press R. Do you understand? You are the tip mistress, you are. Good morning. Did we get any mail from the mailman? Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nope, just more delivery still. We'll find out what that does later in the game, but it's time to head back home, see if Grandma's okay. And more importantly, there's a shield hanging on a wall. We need to kit ourselves out. Hello, Grandma. Oliz, what's the matter? What's happened? Okay, you're not gonna be more helpful than that. I'm just gonna feed myself a shield. Can I get it down? Oh, give me the shield, madame. I need a shield or a sword, one of the others. Where is Aryll? I know she's a good girl who behaves herself, but she's still just a child. You mustn't let your eyes off of her. Obviously, coming to Grandma and trying to grab the shield isn't the best thing. The first thing to procure, if anything, is a sword. And maybe a couple more rupees. Secret passageways to the underground. Granny has a trust fund waiting for us. Time to go! I'm sorry, I'm taking my university fees now. If there is university in this land populated with water. You got an orange rupee. Just one of these is worth 100 rupees. Your face is beaming. What is the rupee cap, though? Did I waste any of those? No. The rupee cap is more than 100. Maybe it's like 200 or 300 or so. Well, we are positively rich. We've already bought a nice amount of stuff. Some bait bag. Hoi pear. I wonder if they actually exist. A hoi pear, if it is a type of pear. I work in produce, so I should probably know that, but, you know. Sir, we need a sword. We need to save a damsel in distress. You'll understand. Oh, what is the matter, Oliz? You have an urgent look about you. Has something happened? Whatever it is, from the look on your face, I suspect it is no laughing matter. What say you, Oliz? Ah, have you come for some serious instruction in the way of the sword? Yes, sir. If it is anything more than what we have been taught, I kind of need the sword that I have claimed from you. Very good. Your first lesson shall be the horizontal slice. Face me and press B. Do not fear for my safety. We've already done this, sir. No, that is an L targeted slice. Good. Keep coming at me until you hear me say very good. So I guess there's no way out of it unless we do it again. I'm just wondering if this can earn me a sword or not. So that's the main problem right now. Very good. Next is the frost. I would if you just stopped interrupting me, sir. Next is a spin attack. Oh, that's a new one. Hold B briefly to build up your strength, then release it, or rotate it once and press B. No, I hit you by accident because you're right next to me. Okay, I'm going to rotate and then press B. Very good. More. Keep it up. Next is harder. This is the parry attack. L target until you see A, then quickly press A to perform a defensive strike. Oh, I remember that. That's such a good attack. Very good, and again. L target and watch closely for A. It's got a cool sound to it as well. Very good. Now finally the jump attack. Draw your sword, L target, and press A. The famous jump attack. Come with me once more. That was a fine display. And yet, I sense a certain anxiousness in the sword you hold, an eagerness that goes far beyond the mere desire to be wielded on the fields of battle. I do not know what has happened, but I have faith in you. Somehow I doubt you will misuse that sword. You may have it, Ollys. I give it freely. Take the blade with you. You accepted the hero's sword. Wield it with the B button. Use it wisely and carefully. You don't want to let down the kind old man who has entrusted it to you. Since the olden days, this sword has been used to fend off evil. Its blade is infused with the desire to become strong and righteous. Be strong, Ollys. Bows your master. So we procured a sword, even though I thought it was the wrong thing to do when it took us through the entire spiel. And now to claim a shield, if we can. Maybe Granny will notice the big sword hilt on my back. Might be good. The scabbard that's right there. I need a shield as well, Granny. Ollys, what is that thing you have on your back? Why are you carrying a dangerous thing like that around? Because I need an adventure. Why? What are you doing with such a dangerous thing? That's no toy. What's happened? You're not going to tell me. I want to climb the ladder. Can we claim the shield now that we've got the sword? Still not yet. We can't knock it down. Obviously it's something for later. So without a shield, that might make things a little bit more difficult, but we got a sword. And we can cut down things and chop away. We don't necessarily need a shield if we make sure to just play it safe. Make sure to use parries and whatnot. And just go at it in the proper fashion. So now we have a sword. We can hopefully... Oh, I accidentally used bait. Pick up the bait! No, poor bait. Gotta watch using the other buttons here. Now we have a sword. We can go and find out what's going on, hopefully. Unless we need a shield as well. But we'll only find that out by going. Of course, we can't claim the shield. Granny will not let us have the shield. Signs are our mortal enemy. With a sword, we can do a lot of work. We'll learn to block and all that later. For now, it's just the fighting. No entry. The forest paths are closed until suspension bridge repairs are complete. Well, that doesn't sound helpful. So it's not an automatic slash when you press B and bring your sword out. You have to wait a little bit. And you have to attack again after. I was thinking I could do a spin attack straight out of the hilt, out of the scabbard. Why am I saying hilt? Hilt's the base of the sword. So how are we going to save this poor woman? If the bridge is down, how do we cross? Getting up on high could help. We'll have a look around, eh? So, we have to get... Well, the bridge is up. What are you talking about? The bridge is down. Very fortune sight ahead. Increase your fortune. Very fountain sight ahead, even. There's just a little hole in the middle of the bridge. It's not like I can't jump that. What do you mean down? I mean, yeah, slightly a bit dangerous, but nothing I can't handle. Stop tricking me with your warnings. I'm a hero. Is she alive or not is the question, though. From that fall, even if she landed like that, things could have took a very bad turn. Random rock that looks out of place. Give me rupees, I knew you would. So let's head along the beaten path, so to say. And try to get her down. Wherever which way for getting her down is. Oh, there's a monster ahead of us, in fact. More importantly, I saw a red thing in that log. 20 rupees. We'll find that rupee cap soon enough. But it's a bokoblin. The famous enemies of Link. Hey, wait a second, you didn't even have a weapon. Why are you challenging me, sir? That was a bit of a useless challenge there. Okay, there is a boulder blocking this fountain, I'm guessing. Fairy fountain site. This spot marks the remains of an ancient fairy fountain. The legendary hero was said to come here after battle so the fairies could ease his weariness. It was also said that whoever met with the great fairy who lived here was blessed with great fortune. So it came to be known as the Fountain of the Fortune Goddess. Wallet upgrades, may I ask? But obviously we're going to need an explosive device to get rid of that. For the future, I'm sure. Let's work on getting... She's just ahead of us. Oh, come on, what's going on here? Enemies working in conjunction to drop more bokoblins? Confusers. Managed to accidentally dodge that one when I was trying to spin attack. I've got to get used to the fact that the sword doesn't automatically swing. Oh, I got hit. Ah, she's awake. Don't move about. No, 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 that's the worst thing you could do. Let me get you down. Okay, good job. Ouch! Yeah, I bet. Wow, what's with that get up? Well, whatever, so where am I? Oh, that's right. That giant bird came and... Miss Tetra! Oh, thank goodness you're safe. When I saw you get dropped on this summit, I thought for sure you'd... Summit? So that bird dropped me on the top of a mountain. Well, wasn't that nice of it? Well, don't just stand there. Let's go. Time to repay our debt to that bird in full. But miss, what about this boy? Don't worry about him. Come on. Yeah, I'll just, you know, try and help save you and all that. Well, I'm going to give chase at least. Let's see if we can deal with this bird, eh? Hoi, big brother. Alright, sis. It's a broken bridge. I'm sure you can jump over there. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, come on. Wow, great accuracy. Didn't manage to take the bridge with it. Brother, why should I be impressed? Yeah, Stupid kid. Get a hold of yourself. She's gone. There's nothing you can do. Change one little girl for another little girl. What? You want to come with us on our ship? Wide-eyed? Do you understand what you're asking? We're pirates, you know. Pirates! The terror of the seas? What do we get out of bringing some helpless little kid along with us? I'll tell you what we get. A headache. I know how you must feel with your sister having been kidnapped and all. But that doesn't really have anything to do with us now, does it? And how do you figure that? Hello, Mailman. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Just who are you? Where'd you get off butting in on someone else's conversation? Please, all I mean to say is that if you big bad pirates hadn't come to this quiet little island, that poor girl wouldn't have been snatched away by that bird. And just what do you mean by that? Just be quiet for a moment and I'll tell you. Now as my work entails delivering letters, I spend much of my time travelling amongst the many different islands. As a result, I hear many things. Haven't any of you heard word that young girls have been getting kidnapped lately from all regions of the Great Sea? No matter whether you heard it or not, that seems to be the case. Young girls with long ears like yours have been getting kidnapped, never to be seen again. And unless my eyes fail me, the young girl who was just kidnapped from this island also has long ears, does she not? Much like you do, Miss Fearsome Pirate. My point is that the bird mistook that poor girl for you, and that's why it grabbed her. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was young Ollers here who saved you from the monsters in the forest, wasn't it? Is this true? I should have noticed. Oh, and while I'm at it, I may as well tell you that the bird that kidnapped both you and Ollers' sister has made its foul nest to the north, on the heights of the Forsaken Fortress. The Forsaken Fortress? Isn't that the place where... So, what are you gonna do? Under the circumstances, I don't think it would be unreasonable for you to give Ollers a little help now, would it? Humph, I don't need you to tell me that. Even if I were to consider it, lately I've heard nothing but evil rumors about this Forsaken Fortress. Well, its name kind of gives it away. You can't possibly mean to go there with nothing but that cheap little sword. That's not brave, it's stupid. I mean, come on. Even a simple little island like this has to have something you could use as a shield. You know, something to protect yourself with? Anything? Tell you what, if you come back with something like that, we'll let you stow away on our ship. Oh, and one more thing. Once we leave, you won't be coming back here for a while, so you better go say goodbye to your family while you have the chance. I don't want you getting all weepy-eyed and homesick on me. It's fine by me. Hello, random extra pirate. Hey, Shrimplet, are you going to be our new pirate swabby? Because any new swabby reports to me. Yes, this means I don't have to wash the other pirates' dirty underpants anymore. Excellent. Always the newest pirate, isn't it? She can't be serious. What is she thinking bringing a shrimp like you on board? Talk about a joke. Boy, Miss Tetra's impulsive nature sure is a way to land us in hot water. Shrimp, if you're going to go sailing on a pirate ship, you better be prepared to become a pirate, yeah? Because if you get scared and stop begging and crying at us to let you off the ship somewhere, then you'll be guaranteed to end up as shark bait. You're calling me Shrimp. This guy's smaller than me. He may be older, but he's smaller. This is a terrible situation, Ollers. I'm truly sorry. Unfortunately, I can't go in your stead, but if anything happens, please come to my island. I will do what I can to aid you. I love the wind on this game. You can see his hat, like, blowing everywhere. Kind of what you'd get near the ocean, though. Can I cut bushes? Oh, I can cut big bushes. You gonna give me any more tips? Ollers, I thought I heard Aryll's voice cry from far away. Is it really true? She's been kidnapped. It's time for CSI, Wind Waker. Do CSI really deal with kidnappings? I don't know. I don't watch it. What is it, Ollers? Please tell Grandma what's troubling you. And where's Aryll? Is she still playing outside with the gulls? Yet again, she gives us a blank kind of thing, but it's more like Link's not telling... Oh, what? Hello, Grandma. Shield's gone. Ollers. Is this what you're looking for? Take it with you. See, she knows what's going on. You got the hero's shield. This is the legendary shield said to have been used by the hero himself. Hold R to defend yourself. You can also hold R to defend while L targeting. And now we've completed the garb. Nice pose. I guess it is true. Aryll really has been kidnapped, hasn't she? What kind of monster could take such a sweet young child? A perv bird. That's what. Oh, Aryll. And the music's changed to a more sullen tone. We can now head out on our high seas adventure at last. We have a sword, we have a shield. I bet Tetra wasn't even expecting us to find a shield. But we have one all the same. So it's time to set off on our journey. More importantly, use a telescope on people at extremely close range, because I love telescopes. It makes me feel proper piratey. So guys, next episode we're going to be heading out on the high seas, but I'm going to end it now. Thank you guys for watching this part of Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Tune in next time and I'll see you guys around. Cheers.